Hello there. Today I'm going to be reacting and breaking down the Tragic Prince from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Boom! Oh. It went from a fairly standard Castlevania song to a 80s hair metal song. But a dark one. The song sounds, the guitar sounds a little bit out of tune, I think. Is it me or the guitar sounds a little bit out of tune? Before I talk more in depth about the song in general, I have to address something about the lead guitar. I don't know if the version I'm listening is wrong or this was made on purpose for the music, but the solo guitar sounds out of tune in some parts. I do know that in some genres of music this is done on purpose to create a sense of chaos and dissonance. But I'm talking about very experimental kind of music, and Castlevania is not really that kind of soundtrack, you know, overall in their entire franchise. They really like to do, you know, really melodic soundtracks. I can speak a little bit because I've been playing guitar for close to 20 years. So in that sense, I can talk more comfortably and say like, wow, it doesn't sound... it's not there, I think, the performance or even the tuning in the guitar. I don't know what happened. Now, as far as the song goes, the melody is still fantastic, despite the issue with the guitar, and it's called The Tragic Prince. I do remember that Alucard is the main character of this particular game, and the title is probably elusive to him, since he struggles with his nature, you know, being born out of Dracula himself, and a human mother, and also his father's legacy. Now that his father is dead, Alucard is the heir of that in a way. But is the music actually telling that story? Not necessarily, but that's not a bad thing. You see, I think it's just alluding indirectly to Alucard, and the song speaks more about the struggle and challenges he faces in the game itself, about him being a badass than all the things that we previously mentioned. I also did mention that the 80s metal is oozing out of the whole song. We hear some hair metal riffs. As well as some speed metal sections with the double bass drums. And now that I think of it, you know, this song could have been inspired by X Japan, which at the time probably when this game was released, they were giga huge in Japan. By the way, if you made it this far, thank you so much. So while you're at it, why don't you push that like button to stop the tragedy? Oh my god, that drum fill was... Stay in that pocket, mate. I like it. Yeah, this is more of a traditional section that you will hear in a Castlevania song. Yeah, and now it's like speed metal Castlevania. Guitar solo? Yeah, here this guitar sounds a little bit more... That 80s metal, hair metal, that's... Yeah, that's her metal. That's a her metal riff. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, check this other Castlevania reaction that I did, right? I'll see you there.